Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boo, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy's about to put on a show.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And starting in this one, Gavin Williams. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ernie Clement leading things off and takes a strike. Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Stepping in, Will Wagner. And that skips in the dirt. Clement gets his lead at first with nobody out. Missed inside with the curve. That one ripped. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. Angel Martinez. And he'll be out there in center after the injury.
Number 1.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
Clips the corner. It's 0-1.
0-1.
There's the strike. That's outside. And a count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out.
2-2.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. That missed by a lot. And now it's 3-2. Struck him out looking. Anthony Santander at the plate. Right now, 3rd in the American League in RBIs. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Second and third, one away here in game 1 of this 3-game set.
Well, this is A little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That catches the zone for a strike. They're down 3-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
That's in for a strike. Second and third, 2 down. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Just off the outside corner. Now 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here in Cleveland, and starting this one, Chris Bassett. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Here's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. Just missed.
Ball.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now, Stephen Kwan. Bassett with a look to first. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting third baseman.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Big time power. He's third in the AL in home runs. That's inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. Schneemann, the lead runner at second. Kwan at first with no outs. On the ground, 2 ball. The throw to second. Back to first, and that is a double play.
I think some double play turns are almost poetic, and a 3-6-1 is one of those that can just look so clean. It's really easy to mess it up if the pitcher doesn't get there in time or there isn't good communication with the first baseman. But right there, they nailed the execution.
Kyle Manzardo stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. In for a strike, and it's 1-1. Manzardo matched a homer in his last game. Outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
3-1.
And that's in for a strike.
Full count.
2 outs with a runner at third. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. down the line, and it gets into the seats. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back now at Progressive Field. Top of the second. Leading off Alejandro Kirk. Williams back to work. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a ground ball. And it goes just foul. Up the middle. And no one can get there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And the batter is George Springer. That catches the top part of the zone. 0-1.
Ball one.
Runner at first with no outs here. Falling behind 2-1. That one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's one. How about that double play? Now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Bottom of the second. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Naylor with a homer in his last game. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. That one not close. Now 1-2. That's down and in. Goes down looking. And up next for Cleveland, Jhonkensy Noel. Check swing, no appeal. No score here in the second. And that one is downstairs. Now 2-0. And another ball.
3-0.
And that is in for a strike. And now 3-1. And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now here's Nolan Jones. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Man at first, one away. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Here comes a pitch.
1-2.
This one in the dirt. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
2-2.
And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
And now Angel Martinez. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Two on, one out. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
1-2.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. On the ground, right side, and it's just foul. That was close. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Save! Here's Brian Rocchio.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Hard ground ball for a base dive. One runs in. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Martinez on second. Rocchio over at first with one away. That one clips the outside corner, and the count 1-1. That one down the line, and foul ball. And a rope into center field, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now, Stephen Kwan. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe as a run scores. First and second, one out. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. And he takes a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Tap back to the mound. Over to second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Manzardo.
Swing and a foul straight back. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Ball one there. In the air, left field, Lucas. And that's the inning. On to the third inning, and now it's going to be Dalton Varsho. Varsho hitting ninth in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now, Ernie Clement. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Upstairs. 1-0.
1 ball.
1 out, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. They say you win.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Will Wagner, doubled in his first AB. And a foul ball. That one pushed to the left and foul.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. First offering, and it just misses. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Brings it in, and that'll do it. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's going to be Bo Naylor. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Now it's the DH, John Kenzie Noel. First pitch, and he just misses. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Just missed. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Popped up. Guerrero. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Nolan Jones digs in for the Guardians. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one's in there. That's strike one. And delivers outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In there at the knees. And the count 1-2.
One ball.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well.
Well struck right field. And that ball is gone. His 9th homer of the year. It's 5-zip. And here is Angel Martinez. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that one in the air center field. Varsho brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 4th. Now here is Anthony Santander. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. You think back to 2017 and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of time until they would take off. Little did we know that it would convert into a 22-game winning streak, and it took the baseball world by storm.
I love when you talk nerd to me. Foul ball there. The shortstop takes the ball.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That's to 3rd. Ramirez sends it to 1st, and Machetta's retired. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Alejandro Kirk. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Ball to strike. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Schneemann. Handles, throws to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3.
Now pitching for
out of the bullpen for the Jays, Alek Manoah.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And the batter now, Ryan Rocchio. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Rocchio.
Manoah, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And a slider misses down and away.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
That's in there. 3-1. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Runner on the move. Squirts away a little bit.
One ball.
Safe
one
at
strike.
second, and that was not close. Misses off the plate, and it's 2-1. Right side. And that chance handled to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 7-0. One down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. Next pitch is outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Outside low, and that's ball 3. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double. And at second with one away, Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Line to left. Gets down, base hit. And out to a board.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Naylor now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. Popped in the air, left field. Lucas makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly. It's 8-0. At the plate, John Kenzie Noel. He's 0 for 1.
Noel.
He was late there. Strike one.
No ball.
Manzardo off of first with 2 away. Just missed.
Outside.
That one misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Chopped out in front of the plate. Fires over to Guerrero. Third out, and that ends the frame. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment.
But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
2-2 now. And that's outside. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Now batting.
And now for the Jays, Nathan Lucas. His first at-bat was a strikeout. This one high in the air to left center. Kwan settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
1 ball, no strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one's carrying. Out of here. He hammers one out to right. His 13th home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 8-1. Back to the top of the lineup, Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 0-1 down. Swings through that one above the zone.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Look out. That fastball drilled him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Up next,
runner at first with 2 away. And next for Toronto, Will Wagner. And that one lifted in the air center field. Martinez makes the play, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto.
now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Bowden Francis.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now here is Nolan Jones. He's already homered here in this one.
Jones.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Next offering is downstairs. Just missed. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Full count.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. Checks over to first. Back safely. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Jones gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
One, two.
In the dirt, but kept close. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Rocchio up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Moved to second, and he's back in safely. And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. Swing and a miss.
2-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Schneemann in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball, no. 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. That
2-2.
misses. 2-2. And they'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Joey Cantillo.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That one ripped left field. Kwan moving back. And that one is off the top of the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Now batting, designated hitter Anthony Santander.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Anthony Santander. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Just missed. That smash towards center. Nabs it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Bo Bichette now at the plate.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Rip towards third. Whips it to first. And Bichette is retired. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
just
no.
missed. Guerrero at
1-0.
third with 2 away. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the
1-1.
hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Started to
Inside,
swing,
ball 2.
held up. Fouls one off. 2-2. Runner at third, 2 away. On the ground right side. The throw to first. Out number 3. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Francis back to work. That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez.
Yeah.
That one's in there.
No
0-1.
ball.
Ramirez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. On the ground right side, 4, 6,
That's it out.
3, but it's not in time, and they just get 1. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. 1 for 3.
Kyle Manzardo.
First
1-0.
pitch, not close. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Way
2-1.
outside, and a count 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The next
Ball.
offering misses. 3-2
Full
now.
count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Ramirez around third. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 9-1.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Naylor in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a foul out of play. The Guardians up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Breaking ball inside, and a count 2-1. That's a little bit low. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So first and second with one man gone. John Kenzie Noel will hit next.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Outside low, and it's 1-0. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
misses the zone. 2-2. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
Ball. Full count.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the splitter, and it was effective.
Now batting.
And now here is Nolan Jones. He's already homered in this game. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Varsho pulls it down. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's George Springer to start it off.
George Springer.
Foul ball. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-2.
And ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. You don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's full. And he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Now batting.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Next offering is in for a strike. This one popped up right side. Schneemann puts it away for the out. Out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's Dalton Varsho. There's a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Rocchio. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Now pitching for
New
Toronto.
pitcher now for the Jays, Brendan Little.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Angel Martinez getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Martinez.
And the first offering is not close. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's in the dirt. Full count, 3-2. And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right
Shortstop.
there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Rocchio stands in now and watches strike 1. Martinez on at first, nobody out.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1 to Guerrero, and they turn 2. Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann.
Daniel Schneemann.
First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Bounce to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Here in Cleveland, now the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-0.
That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So up next,
Now
Will Wagner.
Second baseman, Will Wagner.
Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Off the plate inside. And the count is 1-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. In the dirt. And that's ball 2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Set down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Now
Vladimir
batting,
Guerrero
first baseman,
Jr.
Vladimir
next up for the
Guerrero
Blue
Jr.
Jays.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
A little bit low, and that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses.
2-1.
2 balls and a strike. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
on the ground.
Just foul.
And it goes just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. That one missed.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Kwan in position. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back.
Leading
Bottom of
off
the
for the
8th.
Guardians,
Stepping in,
left
Stephen
fielder,
Kwan.
Stephen Kwan.
Tap foul at the plate. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Kirk to first, and he beats the throw. He's safe. Jose Ramirez
Now
digs in for the
batting.
Guardians.
Third
1 for 4 with a
baseman,
double.
Jose Ramirez.
That's off
No.
the inside corner. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
There's the strike. That one's in there. And the count 1-2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Bounce to the left side. And that's a foul ball. Oh, and he hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So now it's the full-hole hitter, Kyle Manzardo.
First baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in
No
this
ball.
spot to
1
get ahead
strike.
in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Way out front for strike 2.
Going to
No
really need to
ball.
hang
2
in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that one hammered. And a foul ball. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 12-1. Nick Sandlin into the game.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Outside with a breaking ball. And it's even up. Next offering is fouled back. 1-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Jhonkensy Noel. First offering misses badly for ball 1. That one the other way, and foul ball. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. Out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 13-1. And now the right fielder, Nolan Jones. And that's way high. Ball one.
One ball, no strike.
And another ball. And that misses upstairs. Now 3-0. That's in there.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 14-1. Jimmy Garcia taking over on the mound.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
So one out, nobody on. So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. Liner caught at second. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. On the inside corner for a strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. And the batter now, Anthony Santander. Cantillo back to work. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
Be right.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And it's fouled away. And there's a strike.
Two.
And
Ball
misses
three.
inside.
Full count.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center. Martinez makes the play. 2 down. 1 out left for the Blue Jays. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Line drive. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Springer in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is fouled back. This could end it. Swing and a ball line to center. And that'll do it. The Guardians slug their way to a win in this one.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.